Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Teresa and this is Teresa's Life Budgeted, and this is the video where we are going to close out for April. So, yay, I'm very excited. Look at all those fancy savings challenges. I'm super excited about it. Let me get all this out. Look at them all. There is so many awesome savings challenges we did this month. I'm so excited. So we'll go ahead and we will sort this all out, count it up, and then I'm going to divvy it out into my categories. So let me get this divided out really quick. I did go ahead and count them. I have 19 total savings challenges. So that is super awesome. We have some for our property fund, which is something new we don't usually have. And then we've got a bunch of other random categories as well. So, yay, yay. I love it. I love it. So I'd love to know down below, how did your guys' savings go for the month? Did you do well? Did you do what you hoped to? I don't know. Tell me what you're doing. Let me know down below. Like, do you save for certain categories? Do you just save and then divide out in categories? I'd just love to know down below. I feel like savings is an ever-changing thing. You're always finding new ways to save. So we've got our s'mores, which is for our month ahead. We've got Christmas. We've got property fund. And then these ones are the sinking funds in different categories, specific for some, not specific for others. So that is super awesome. Well, let me go ahead and we're going to divvy out. What do we want to divvy out first? Well, let's see. We've got our funds over here. Let's go ahead and set some stuff out of the way. And let's go ahead and go down the list as we do. So let's do my s'mores first. Let me get all these unclipped and I'll be right back. Okay, we had 5 of them this month. Not a bunch, but not terrible. And let's see how much we have in our s'mores. We've got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, $27. And if you've seen my videos before, you do know that the way I do it is we have 3 5s. So we will go ahead and grab $15 out of our sinking fund money as well once we get that divvied out here. But let's go ahead and set that money off to the side real quick. Next up, we have Christmas money. So let's do that one next. This one should be a good chunk, I feel. We had our Merry Money Mondays, our Grinch the Box. I love this one. We'll definitely play that one again. That one had a good chunk in it. And then this one from Budgeting with a Ginger. So we have a good amount for Christmas. Woo woo. Let's see. These are all 1s and a 20. So let's see. How much did we get total for Christmas? We've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. 157 for Christmas. Nice. That was a good one. If you're not doing the Merry Money Monday, I highly recommend it. It's so much fun to have a little bit each month to save for Christmas time. So that part is awesome. Let's go ahead. Is this the one? No. These are my binders I used for my sinking funds. So let's go ahead and put Christmas's money in for Christmas so I don't forget it's for that. And then we'll set these off to the side here real quick. Next up, we have sinking funds. So let me do my minis first so we can add these up. We had 4 of them this month. Not a ton, but hey, savings is savings. I'm not mad at it. Why am I putting those there? I have got to get rid of that 10. It has got something sticky on it, and it grosses me out every single time, but then I forget about it. All right. And 15. Pardon me, friends. I had to sneeze. Okay, and then we've got these ones as well. So let's see. What do we have here? Well, this one's 70. And this is going to Honey's Gift Giving. So, hold on. We've got 50 there. 52 here. So 102, 172, and then 33 here. So that's 205. So 5, then we've got, so let's just say 200, and I'll hold the 5 in my mind. 10, 20, 30, 40. Or wait, no. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. So 276. That one was hard in my head, friends. I'm just going to say, that wasn't hard in my head. 276 for sinking funds. So let's go ahead and put these ones where they go. So this one is for vacation. Is this the right one? Yep. So let's stick it into vacation. A little confusing because I have vacation and vacation sick fund. 70 for Honey's Gift Giving. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Nope, Honey's Gift Giving. This one, we've got 52, and this is going to Home Repairs, which I think is actually in my other one. And then this one is $50 for $1,000 savings. So this one's going to go into savings. Or did I feel like I'd already seen savings? Apparently not. Taxes, emergency fund. Where is it at? Where's it at, friends? There it is. Savings. And then home repairs is in my other binder. So that was 52 towards home repairs. Okay. And then we have, what do we have here? 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Nope. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. This one's going to go pretty fast because we're going to do 10 or 5, 10, 15 to match our 5s for that one. Follow along with me here, friends. And then $20 is going to go into our silver and gold. So this money is going to get set aside. So 20. Nope, wrong one. You think I get these memorized, but I don't. And $20 for silver and gold. Okay, got that one. All right. And then last but not least, we have our property fund. This one is new. I don't actually have an envelope for it. What I'm thinking I'm going to do with the property fund is I'm going to just put it in the savings and just keep track of it on my list. So when I put a $100 prop bill in, I then put that money into my savings account, into my high yield savings, and I just keep track of it on an Excel spreadsheet. That's how I do mine. I know everybody, eventually, maybe I'll move to like Ally where I can get a little bit more interest. And then you can put them in the buckets and stuff. But mine are just make-believe buckets, I guess. And I just keep track of it on a list. And then I have a total. Okay, so for property, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100... and 10, 15, 20, 21. 121. That is crazy. Nice. I have not told my husband about it yet because he will spend it as soon as I tell him I have it. All right, let's see. So that's 14, 21. Carry the 2, 4, 6. So that's 13, 18. Carry the 1. Right? Right. Yes. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 581. Nice. Yay. All right, so property will get put, we'll use it to make change, but it is just going to go directly into the bank. So let's write that down. Back to bank. I've got property 121. All right. And then when we condense, we can use it for that. So let's set that there. Right. Let's put it back here for right now. Okay. Sorry, friends. I know. I'm always a mess. But let's go ahead. Let's do our month ahead first. So with that extra 15, we now have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, $42 that we're bringing in this month. Yay. I love it. So let's put our 1s and our 5s here. If you are new to my channel, both of these binders are my month ahead because I have so many categories. We're doing half of them now, and then as we finish one, we will bring in our other categories. Again, I might change it in the future. Who knows? But right now, we're working on this one, these categories. The way I do it is very similar to how Taylor at Taylor Your Budget, I seen her do hers. The only thing is I don't do the snowball. Snowball is wonderful. It just isn't how it works for me. So the way it is internet is $1, so we'll put $1. Life insurance is $2, so we'll put 2. Water and trash gets 2. TV gets 2. DTE gets 2. Gas gets 3. Tractor gets 5. Honey's car gets 5. And then we flip back to the front. Let's switch out for some 1s real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s for this 5. Okay. That way we've got a few to keep us going. $1 there. 2. 2. Oh, and this one's a 2 also. Darn it, I was so close. Well, here, we're going to skip ahead really quick. No, we're not. I need more 1s. I thought I didn't need that many, but I do. Okay. Hold that thought, friends. I will be right back. Let me get some more 1s. I switched out 10 of the 5s for 10 1s because we obviously needed more 1s than I thought. TV gets 2. DTE gets 2. Gas gets 3. So let's just do that. 3. Tractor gets 5. Honey's car would get 5, but I don't have 5. So then we flip back up to the front. Internet gets 1, and life insurance gets 2. Okay. So let's see. Let's leave that there. Let's pull this out. I think this should work for us for change, hopefully. Anybody else work this way? It's just a constant, am I doing this the way I think I should be doing this? These videos are always, you can't really, I mean, you plan for them, but you can only plan so much. Let's see, what color have we not done yet? Let's do yellow. Let's bring a little sunshine into our lives. It's actually pretty sunny here today, but it is cold outside. It is very cold. So internet, we're getting $3. So again, I'd love to know down below, are you guys doing like this? Are you doing a month ahead? And if so, are you doing like a sinking fund? Or like not a sinking fund. Are you doing like the snowball, or how do you like to save for yours? Okay, internet, we're at $20, $21, $22, $23, $24. Next up is life insurance. And we are adding $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 into life insurance. So 3 more of those. Whoop, whoop. We are almost there, friends, on this one. I think this one will definitely be our first one done. So we have 7 more squares to go. So $14 more and it'll be set. But let's see what we are at now. We have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, $40. Whoop, whoop. So let's switch this out for a 20. So 40 in life insurance, which is awesome. We need 54 for that one. Next up, we've got water and trash. And that is getting $1, 2, 3, $4. So 2 more squares on there. Every little bit adds up. So last month we had a bunch of them because we had that extra week. This month just didn't work out that way. All right, so we've got 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So let's get a 10. 32. I just really like this one because I don't like the rollover with it. I don't want to have to wait for, I don't know. I just don't care for it. I like them to be the even numbers. But TV, we've got $1, 2, 3, $4. Cannot argue with the effectiveness of it, though. Either way works. Oop, and I need to wipe that off because we had $4. So that's only 2 of them. Getting ahead of myself. Trying to add extra money that's not there. So now I have a yellow finger. Let's wipe it on my pajama pants. Yes, that's right, friends. I am wearing my pajama pants. Comfort is key on the weekends. So we've got 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, $34 in here now. DTE is also getting 4. So only 2, Teresa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Nice. So now we have 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, $34. Gas. What did we get for gas? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. So 2 of them on here also. So let's see what we're up to in this one now. We now have 20, 30, 35, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Nice. Very nice. It's adding up wonderfully. We're adding $10 into our tractor. Nice. This one's pretty fast today. So 2 of them on tractor. So we now have 50, 60, 65. And then Honey's car only got $5. But that is okay. It'll get there as well. So that is at $55. Awesome. Okay. So that is all of our categories for here. I'm going to leave them out so they can dry, and I'll put them away later. And so we've got our bills here. So let's go ahead. We've got our $35 that we're going to use for our sinking funds, and I want to get this into as small of bills as we can. So let's see what we have here in ones. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and another 5 for 30. We'll get rid of those 10s. Let's go ahead and get that all put away, out of the way. And let's mix in our 2 5s randomly. because we want to just make sure that it's a random who gets it. It's gonna be a tight one this month, but that is okay. And I couldn't decide exactly how I wanted to do it. So that's why we're doing them all in small bills. And we're just gonna start here at the front and we're gonna go through and give each of them some bills. I will not do only one, so first time through, no ones. I refuse. Let's go ahead and get my dish here. Well, let's see. So 33 of them. Yeah, let's just go ahead and roll a 6-sided. It'll go fast. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, so we'll go again. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Backyard. 1, so we'll go again. And another one. Okay. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, that one's going to have to go the other way because my money's already going that way. And that was it. So we will go back up to the front. 1. And this one will get the last one. Okay. It was fast. It was funky, but we got it there. So let's now go through our list and see where we are balancing out on everything. Because we do have some big money that we brought into some of our categories. And let's pull these bills back out. I've got some Prop 100s here if we need them. And let's see what we got in each category. I'm really excited. More so, I think, for where we've finished some savings challenges is definitely where we're going to have the bigger money. But hey, we will take what we can get. So we've got our $20 we're adding into silver and gold. And that now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, $82. Nice. I've learned I've got to stop telling him until I have a good chunk in here, because otherwise he just spends it all plus some to go buy some gold. Or at least that's what happened last time. Christmas, we're adding 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Yep, 157 into Christmas, which puts us at, well, let's see. Let's go ahead, grab a $100 prop coin, if I can get one. Come on now. Let's do the cute little kitty cat. So, $100. Let's write that on my list here. So, Xmas is 100. Let's see, maybe we got enough for 200. So, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Bear with me, friends. I'm taking you along for the ride. All right. So, 157. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones for a 5. We'll get it condensed, and then we'll see what we've got in our Christmas already, which we already have $200 in there. So now, what are we at? Well, for starters, we're going to go 50, 55, 60, 80, 100. Yay, that's another $100 bill. Let's add that one. So, 2. I'm just changing that into a 2 on my back to the bank list. And then, sorry, I'm a mess. What else is new? So now in Christmas, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 400, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 424 for Christmas. Yay! That is so awesome, friends. That makes me so excited. I can honestly say at this point in the year, I have never had any money set aside for Christmas, let alone that much. We've got $50. Let's trade this out for a $50 bill that we're putting into savings. And then let's see what that puts us at, because there is some in there, I believe. We had finished one last month, so now we are at $1,090. I love it. So the goal is to add another $1,000 into savings by the end of the year. What is next? Vacation. Vacation, we're putting $32 in there because we finished a savings challenge for that. And what do we have in here? So now we have $20, $40, $50, $55, $56, $57, $58. Unfortunately, I don't have any more 50s, so we'll just have to leave it as 2 20s and a 10. Even though you know me, I'd love to condense it. Oh, we do have more in here. Honey's gift giving is getting $70, which then puts us at 50, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, $84. So I do pull from these when I absolutely have to, but I do have a line item in my budget that accounts for a lot of this. This is for if we go over, we can pull from these categories. Eventually, I would love for it to be, we just stuff them on a regular basis and pull from them as we need them, but I feel like I need to build them up first. Okay, now let's see what we've got over here in this one. These are our more used categories. So for cars, we're putting $1, $2, $3, $4 into our car fund. Like yesterday, my husband just spent a bunch of money to get his car done, but we had that money already set aside. So cars now has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So let's put those ones back and grab a 5. $16 in our cars fund. Always need to be saving for that one because you never know when something's going to happen. Need new tires. Cars just always need repair. Gifts, we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see, what are we at now in our gift category? So we now have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19. Random needs, we're adding $3. It's for anything random that pops up that you need. So we now have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Building it up a little at a time. So like this, like right now I'm not able to add a ton in because we're working on a big savings challenge, but every little bit adds up, and it is always fun to add any type of money into here. All right, medical got one of our 5s, so we've got $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 we're adding. Can always use more in the medical fund as well. So let's see, what do we got now? We have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, $27 in medical. Nice. My goal is to have a minimum of $100 in every category by the end of the year. We'll see if that happens. Prime, we're putting $1, 2, 3, 4, $5 in. So now in Prime, we're saving up for Prime Day. We have $50, $70, $80, $85, $86, $87. Nice. Backyard only got $2, but that is okay because we put a good chunk in that we got the other day. So it's got a good amount in there. So I'm leaving the 1,000 in here for right now, but just to be clear, we have spent a good chunk of this. We only have somewhere between 300 and 400 of it left because we bought a bunch of the stuff that we needed for the pool area. So we bought our rugs for by the side of our pool, and we bought, my husband got his palm trees, and it adds up fast. So we have 1,100 in the bank. Now we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, $40. Nice. So we're saying 1140. That's what we're going to leave it at for right now. Okay, put that the right way. Once we are all done and we've spent it, I will just pull it out. It's just sort of in there, again, as a little prop. And I just threw my pen on the floor. Sorry, friends. Home repairs. It got a 5 and it got all of this money. Nice. So let's see. We added 8 from that, plus the money we had already added. So home repairs is getting 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Nice. Let's get ourselves another 20. So $60 for home repairs. So let's see what we are at now. Ooh, we get to get a prop coin, friends. All right, so let's go 50, 60, 80, 100. Yay! I love it. I love it. Let's put the dumpster fire. That seems fitting. So we're putting for home repairs. That's its first money in the bank. I love it. $100 for that. So now in home repairs, we have 100, 20, 21, 22. 122 in there. Nice. That's perfect. So we have some repairs we need to do in our bathroom currently. And then pets. I didn't put anything in pets. What the heck? Why didn't you guys stop me? I missed one. All right. Well, pets isn't going to get anything today. That's all right. I'm going to just cross it off my list. Oh, those expensive little guys anyway. But I say that, little girls. I have 2 girl dogs. But, all right. That is it for our categories, friends. We did pretty good for the month. I am pretty stoked. We're able to put $421 in the bank to earn even more in interest. And look at how much we have been growing our categories. So, yay, friends. I hope your savings for April was just as wonderful. I don't know if I said it or not, but we did have 19 challenges we completed. We broke the 18 streak. We hit 19. But alrighty, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.